Nope. Let me make sure. Hi, guys. Oops. Hope you guys are doing well. I'm late. Sorry. It's my little schedule thing. Okay, guys. Hi. I'm a little late. I just had dinner. I was like feeling a little nauseous earlier. I had something to eat this morning and it just didn't sit well in my stomach. So the energy's too spirit. Hi everyone. Hey Free. How you guys doing? Check in, let me know. I know it's a little late. I need to come on earlier, but it just never works out that way for me. I actually got home after close to 9. And then I sat down at 8 and I eat slow. I literally would I've been eating for the last, what time is it? Yeah, I eat really slow. I've been eating for like 40 minutes. Like I don't know. I was just sitting there. I was just relaxing and just decompressing from the day. So I said, you know what? Let me go live because we have a Lionsgate portal tomorrow, and I'm sure you guys want to hear me talk about that a little bit. I'll probably come on. I'll probably go live tomorrow morning, but it's going to be early because I have maintenance coming to my home tomorrow morning, but I'm gonna try to come on really early to do a collective message. I'm gonna try to do morning messages for the people that have to go to work and the next day. I thought I heard somebody at my door. All right. You was tired? Yeah, you getting your energy. Hey, hi, guys. Hi, everybody. Thank you, guys. Please like the chat. I know you guys sometimes forget. Can you like the chat for me, please? It means so much to me. Thank you, guys, for being here with me. Thank you, thank you, thank you. If you would like a reading, you know the drill. Go ahead and book. I am accepting orders. I need a moderator. You know what? I just realized that I didn't get back to somebody. All right, you guys ready? All right. Are you guys ready? Say yes, we're ready. We're ready. I want to burn some frankincense. Do you guys mind? Hi, Elle. Hey, thank you. Thank you. I'm sorry for coming on so late. Thank you so much, you guys, for always joining and supporting me. I want to burn some frankincense. I feel like I should burn some frankincense tonight. Maybe a little more. Give me a second. Please book if you want a reading, okay? Book early so I won't have to stay on too late. My hands are dry because I just washed them. I didn't get a chance to moisturize them. So if you notice my hands are dry, it's because I used dishwashing soap. I just washed my hands in the sink, so please don't mind that. Outside of that, yes, I cut my nails down because I'm going to soak them off. But so what I'm going to do is use my cauldron. And what I'm using to burn my frankincense is coal. And they come in disc like this. Just keep it in a little plastic bag. And they come in disc and they look like this. You just put the incense on top and you light up the coal. But I'm using the cauldron because the last time I used the incense, it burned my plate. So I'm going to use the cauldron today. This is myrrh. It's from Israel. And I'm just going to try to chip off a little piece of it. It's resin, but it's hard like a rock. So I have to actually chip it. I may not be able to. Hold on. Gotta use something. I gotta actually order some more. I'm not gonna use out there. I just need a little bit. All right. And then I'm going to use some frankincense. And this is really good quality frankincense. You can order it from wherever. A little bit in there. All right, let's light it up. Frankincense and myrrh invites really positive, sweet energy. It's very cleansing, very high vibrational. So it's really good if you are wanting to cleanse your space, okay? This is very, very good stuff. It's very potent. That's why I'm kind of moving back a little bit. You could actually hear it crackling. All right, let's get started. I'm going to start off with tarot first. Spirit of the universe, give me clear, accurate messages for the collective, for their highest and holiest good, and the highest and holiest good of everybody involved. Kia, you're on the list. You guys, the list is open. If you need me to put the link, let me know. The energy's a little stuck. Just a little bit. Take a deep breath. Okay. 3 deep breaths. I'll say 3 because it allows you to pull in the chi, allows you to relax. Clear, accurate messages for the collective spirit, for their highest and holiest good. I want to channel a message for the Lion's Gateway. What do they need to know? Let's do an 8 card. What's the most important information, Spirit? Please allow me to be a channel to provide clarity, guidance, truth to the collective for the highest and holiest good. Beautiful. Final message. Okay. We have 7 of Wands as the overall energy. This card was the first card to come out, and it's the full energy. We definitely see a new beginning coming. And, I always talk about new paradigm, right? New book. That's, my analogy for a new paradigm, a new cycle. Especially if you've been in a very difficult, excuse me, that's the smoke. Especially if you've been going through a very difficult time, you guys. You are being shifted and catapulted into a new experience with this full energy. It's very beautiful, very bright, but it's going to require a calculated risk. So this is like a nudge, a push. It's a push, but you still have free will. And some of you guys are still resisting. But Spirit is saying that once you have clarity, once you are able to see something from a different perspective, you will be able to move and transition smoothly into this new cycle. Since tomorrow is a new moon, let's pull a Moonology card. And the Moonology deck, all my tarot cards and the majority of my decks are listed under the description. So if you guys are learning tarot and you want to purchase cards, all the cards that I have, I recommend. If it's not in a list, I think I have about 15 decks listed. That means I got it from Etsy. Excuse me. I took a whiff of that smoke. Spirit, give me a card as it pertains to Lion's Gateway and let me know what they need to know as far as the new moon tomorrow. Lion's Gateway 888, August 8th. What do they need to know? Very powerful energy tomorrow. The Fool is a significator or signifier of a new beginning. And it's I'm so sorry. It's an opportunity, but it could be fleeting, you guys. I feel like everyone will transition, but there's levels. If you're still resisting, it's going to be a little bit, it's going to take you a little bit longer to fully transition into the new cycle. With the Fool card, it's 0. So there's an implication, excuse me for the cough, and I think I need to get some water. It's an implication that there was an ending, right? Because the Fool signifies a beginning or a potential of a new beginning. That means the World card showed up already somehow in your life, okay? Something ended, a thought process, a relationship, a job, something came to an end. And it could have happened anytime in the recent past. Can we get a card to clarify the spread for tomorrow's new moon? Spirit, thank you. See? We got look at the bigger picture. In the bottom of the deck, it says your hard work is paying off. That's the new perspective. The clarity you need to see is that you got to see beyond your limitations, and you got to see that your hard work is paying off, you guys. So if you've been going through a difficult time, if you've been feeling restricted, something's changing for you, but you have to see it from a positive perspective. 7 of Wands is the overall energy. And again, I felt like there could have been a little bit of resistance when it came to letting something go. Or maybe you feel defeated, or you maybe don't see yourself as having the upper hand. If there was challenges and oppositions, there is an opportunity to overcome them. But I see the 7-1 here as possibly a block. Let's start off with a quick financial message, a general message, and then I'll follow up with a love message, just for people that are not really looking for love messages. So Spirit says leadership, motivation, and spirituality. See, you're being asked to step up into a leadership role. Like, this is about your own personal power. This could also be alluding to the fact that you need to relinquish control or take control. It says it's time to step up into a leadership role in your life so that you can succeed. You have to have the expectation of success. Like, you're going to succeed in whatever endeavor you're embarking in. Okay. And in order for you to actually progress or move towards something or take that risk, you need some motivation. So they're asking you to feel encouraged, to know that whatever you're being guided to do, it's like you're being inspired by spirit through spirituality. There's some sort of spiritual awakening taking place. Some of you guys, you're being asked to use your leadership skills, use your experience to actually motivate others. This is part of your spiritual purpose. Eventually, you're moving into a space where there's something that you do, something that you're good at that will be able to impact other people in a positive way. Or this is just, for your sake, you need some motivation or you're being inspired by spirit to go in a direction because they're trying to get you to the next level. You don't see the positive aspects of this transition because you're too stuck to the past, right? And that's what this spread is showing me. So 7 of Wands is alluding to the fact that you might need to let something go that is linked to your past. And doesn't have to be a person. It could just be an experience that has jaded you, that has skewed your vision. It's skewed the way you see yourself, your self-esteem, your self-worth. You feel so much limitations. Or you feel like there's many limitations to be grammatically correct, right? You feel that there are so many limitations. And the one limitation, Spirit wants you to see, or the major limitation, is your own perspective. Not necessarily what other people are doing, not necessarily what other people are saying about you, how other people are doing whatever they're doing in their life, but more of an inner like an inner process of you finally overcoming self-limiting beliefs, conditions, constructs, things that are really blocking you from being able to take a risk or go into a direction that would be more favorable, right? So how would this play out, right? So just to put it in layman's term, let's just say you are working a job and you've been working that job for a while. Like we want to say 3+ years, right? Because it kind of takes you at least a year to 3 years for you to really kind of figure out whether you are happy with what you're doing for a living, right? Because you need some time to really do it. Some people will start off liking a particular career. You start off enjoying it, having a passion for it, but then eventually something may change, right? It could be just the experience with where you work, people around you, or you just lose passion. But let's just say you're working at a particular place, and I'm using work as an example because the first card is the 6 of Pentacles. And you feel like you're not being treated fairly. You feel like you're not progressing or advancing. You're getting passed up for promotions. There's a lot of micromanagement, managing. There's a lot of drama, or just a lot of things happening around you that have just been rubbing you the wrong way. But you are kind of stuck between a rock and a hard place because you, on one hand, this is your livelihood, right? And then on the other hand, you want to leave and do something different, but there is this fear, right? You have the skills, you have the experience to go to another job and get hired, but there's a fear blocking you. That what if you leave this job and you can't find something else, or what if you leave this job and it affects your finances? So one way Spirit would be coming in with this inspiration is triggering you, making you uncomfortable in that particular environment to get you to move, or they're giving you sign symbols and synchronicities. Now, when you don't listen to the sign symbols and the guidance, that's when they start to kind of create the tension and the momentum that's needed for you to move forward. And that can matriculate, because it's a process, into you eventually being let go, laid off, or the situation becomes so uncomfortable that you got to quit, right? But it's all part of the plan, because you are in a space that's not allowing you to grow. Whenever you become stagnant and there's no growth happening, you're going to be pushed, through divine inspiration, your own sheer will, or just through divine intervention. Okay, inspiration and intervention are two different things. Being inspired is like me giving you advice, but I'm giving you the opportunity to take the advice or not. And divine intervention is, the universe makes a judgment call, and the universe is pushing you out of that particular phase, or creating the scenario, or the certain things have to happen in order to push you into the next phase of your particular life. And sometimes when the universe intervenes, it's very uncomfortable because, like I said, the intervention may result in you getting fired, or you get laid off, or you quit, right? Somebody at your job says something to you, the friction, the tension gets too it gets so high that you eventually can't take it no more, and you eventually leave. The idea behind you leaving was already sparked by you, because remember, you're putting out that you're uncomfortable, that you're not happy, you're unfulfilled. So remember, these things are not happening to you before you, because you are already in that energy where your soul at a soul level is trying to grow, and on a soul level, there's no growth, there's no expansion, there's no moment. So eventually you kind of manifest certain scenarios to happen, especially if you're saying affirmations such as, I hate my job, I'm not happy in this relationship. If you start to kind of create the momentum, and then the universe is just co-conspiring with you. And just the same as if you're in the lack consciousness, or if you feel like, oh, nothing works out for me, that's also you manifest that as well. So this is like that. That's just an example of what's happening. It just feels like, oh my God, all these bad things are happening. But what you need to understand is that these things that are happening is because you are wanting growth. And the only way for growth to happen is if there is some sort of change, because growth can't happen where you're at. It's too stagnant. So the universe has to kind of nudge you, and sometimes push you off the ledge. So they want you to see the bigger picture. They want you to see that this is happening for me. Because if it didn't happen, I wouldn't have moved. Okay, if the universe didn't intervene, I would have still be at my dead end job. Or if the universe didn't intervene, I would have still be in that toxic relationship, et cetera, et cetera. So tomorrow, and I say all that to say this, tomorrow you have an opportunity. And it's almost like there is this divine intervention that's trying to prevent failure. It's like you really can't fail. Even if you misstep, even if you make a mistake, it's like it's set up in a way where your outcome will be its expansion, will be this moving into this new paradigm, will be shifting into this new mindset, or moving or meeting someone new that may be a potential healthier life partner, or leaving someone that's toxic, or leaving an environment that's toxic. Because intervention is creating the momentum, or creating the path. It's like there's a path, and there's two paths, but one of them is very clear for you. It's like your steps are a little bit ordered this time. Okay, if that makes sense. So let's dive in, because look at the bigger picture. Is trying to get you to step up into this leadership position, to not take control, but to be strong. I feel like control, strength, and leadership all ties into a general message of you can do it. You have the strength, you have the tools, you have the wherewithal, you have the I'm trying to think of a good word. You have the power. Like, you have power. You're not and that's because you have a leadership around you too, not just your own strength, but there is the strength of, there's like backup, there's like spirit guides and the universe co-conspiring. So there is an authority figure over your life, okay, whether that be your spiritual team, your angels, loved ones on the other side, or the universe, God. But there is this authority figure that's taking control and is making the path, it's setting it up so in a way where you can't kind of steer too far away, right? It's like when a road is blocked off, they put those, I don't know, those orange cones. Just think of you're on a road and two lanes, but one of the lanes are blocked off because the universe is trying to kind of guide you down a specific path. So you can't veer off too much, okay? Because you have your team kind of guiding you, like, okay, nope, this way, go this way, turn left, turn right. You just relinquish the control and the resistance, okay? Six of Pentacles, that's, for me, divine support. There's some sort of balance coming in a practical way. Some of you guys are moving out of a space, feeling in balance when it comes to your finances, when it comes to stability, because the Pentacle cards are very tangible. The Six of Pentacles can also allude to the fact that there was something one-sided, or there is something coming in that feels balanced and harmonious because there's an equal give and take. There is this mutual effort when it comes to what you're manifesting and where you're heading, and that alludes back to the fact that the universe is co-conspiring with you, and with your cooperation, with your trust, trusting that the universe is leading you in a better direction. This transition will go much smoother. We have sacred space, we have a timeout, or we have this energy here that needs to be cleared out. It's a space brings clarity. So it says surrender. Okay, surrender into your heart and divine source. And it says a need to trust in the divine plan. And then it says time out, clear your energy. So Spirit has been asking you to surrender and to trust while it clears this path for you. I'm telling you, it's a very clear message. Persevere. Persevere, but don't be too resistant to this change. Okay? Don't feel defeated by what's happening. This is also that energy subconsciously of you having a problem with letting something go. And like I said, for some of you guys, it could be a one-sided situation, job, relationship, friendship, family situation, where you just don't feel like there's an equal give and take. Okay, there is a mutual beneficial relationship. Okay, whether that be transactional, whether that be intimate, like there's something that just doesn't feel mutual. But the Six of Pentacles implies that the mutuality is coming in, but they're wanting you to rely on a higher source instead of you needing external validation, or instead of you relying on these people. These people have proven themselves to be unreliable, but the universe has proven itself to be reliable. So they want you to trust in a higher source for this stability, for this breakthrough or this transition, because you've been really, really worried about how something's going to play out. You've been really stressing, worrying, feeling like, if I trust, will I get the outcome I want? Spirit says, be very clear about what it is that you want. When you become very clear about what you want, that it makes it very easy for you to transition into it. Now, something has been moving very slow. Something has been a little bit stuck, but again, it's because of this resistance. Subconsciously, you're in the Queen of Swords. So again, you have this clear vision of what you want, but there is a need for you again to relinquish control, because she can come off as very controlling. And this is because you have experienced some sort of disappointment, heartbreak. You've experienced a lot of grieving, a lot of pain, and it has hardened you a little bit. And you're being asked to be a little bit vulnerable because the Star card is next to the Queen of Swords. I mean, the Nine of Wands, Queen of Swords, and the Star is all implying a need for vulnerability, a need to be open, a need to be a little bit softened. a little bit warm. You are a little bit cold and a little bit resistance because you have your guard all the way up because you're fearful of these changes. You could be fearful of somebody coming in. You could be fearful of starting something new, moving, letting something go, whatever it is for you, because this is more generalized. There is just a little bit of a resistance here, a little bit of a need to control the outcome or the situation because you're just trying to protect yourself, and the universe understands that. But if there isn't an openness with the Six of Pentacles of giving and receiving, or cooperation with the universe, working with the universe, or working with other people that are put in your path to help you, then you may miss an opportunity. With this Nine of Pentacles and the star energy, the universe wants you to have faith, wants you to kind of have hope. Don't give up on a situation. Don't lose hope. Don't lose faith. Even though it seems to be delayed, even though things seem to not be changing or things are not moving, the Nine of Pentacles is implying that something's taking longer than you expected, but there is divine timing here. Let me throw some clarifiers on the Nine of Swords and the Queen of Swords. See? So, there's something unexpected, or you've been through these unexpected situations or circumstances. This is a lot of Tower energy for me. But this also implies that the universe wants you to let go of an expectation because there is something coming in and you just need to really tune in to your intuition. Part of you feeling more comfortable with this transition requires you to really know what it is that you want, and understanding that to get to where you want, it's going to require you to have really, a lot of faith. I was going to say extreme faith, and the only reason I was going to use the word extreme is you need to be so clear that nobody can change your mind about this vision, right, of your future. And I'm talking about in a positive sense, because sometimes we get so stuck on one outcome. We get fixated on an idea that is not necessarily for our best interest, or maybe could be detrimental to our own inner growth, that it could keep you stuck. This is, the opposite. Spirit wants you to relinquish this anxiety, worry, and stress. Know that you're coming out of a stressful period. And they want you to be clear that everything that happened for a reason, and that it made you stronger. Okay, but they don't want you to become bitter by these experiences. They want you to see this as you becoming stronger, you becoming more resilient. And with this experience, it made you very wise, because the Queen of Swords is a very wise energy. Okay, so something unexpected took place, in the past, a little bit jaded, a little bit resentful, but also wise. We have dreams. Spirit wants you to be very clear about what it is you want, because it's trying to bring your wish fulfillment, trying to make your dreams come true. This is also talking about relinquishing illusions, fears, anything that's unrealistic as well. This is about getting very clear in order for you to move in a direction. This is why I'm saying that they're trying to make the path clear. I'm using that as an analogy, but you got to get clear in order for the universe to kind of guide you, or in order for you to see how the universe is guiding you, rather. Okay. Nine of Pentacles. Yeah, see, lessons of sadness. So those restrictions, those delays, the things that didn't work out was because they weren't meant to work out. Because, like I said, there was something very one-sided. A lot of parasitic people around you. A relationship was very parasitic, or you were working at a job that took from you, or you expended a lot of energy, time, effort, and you didn't really get anything back in return. You put a lot of time, energy, and effort in a relationship, and you were depleted of your vital life force and energy. You see what I'm saying? So there is this energy of you releasing parasitic, symbiotic situations, one-sided situations through difficult experiences. But this is Saturn teaching you discipline. And then with the Star card, Spirit is saying that there is a need for you to really have faith. And this is also a healing energy coming in. Somebody here, I'm seeing a love message, and I'll talk about the love message with this external factor. This could be alluding to the fact that family, finances, friends, contracts. All these things were factors in your own soul's growth. All these things you encountered with work, with financial ups and downs, with relationships that were kind of up and down, or dealing with somebody that was kind of in and out. This is part of your healing. It sparked healing within you. There's this ruminating over these experiences, and Spirit is saying that while you are reflecting on these things that happen to you, look at it from a higher perspective and look how it benefited you. Okay, try to see the silver lining if you can. All right, and see that these things shaped who you are and where you're going. All right, you are stepping into a leadership position. You're stepping into a position where you see your worth, your value, your capabilities, what you are able to accomplish, what you're able to overcome. Right, and it's seeing yourself from a higher perspective, and not as a limited, like you're limited, or like you're a victim, or like you're lacking, but to see it as what have you gained, what have you accomplished, being grateful for those things, how you have overcome adversity, how you have overcome limitations and blocks, and how you are continuously overcoming limitations and blocks, and how it made you a better person in the process, right? So, there is this beautiful transition with this Eight of Wands, successful movement forward or completion, because eights do allude to completions as well. Eight of Wands, beautiful. There you go. Taking that chance, coming out of that comfort zone, stepping into the unknown. And because you do that, there is a reconciliation of mind and heart. This is about union of mind and heart. It means that there is an alignment that's going to take place that is going to allow you, and that's that clarity that I talked about. And we have this poking out. This don't even belong in this deck. Some of you guys, in a love sense, this is alluding to the fact that you're going to reconcile with someone that's actually bringing in commitment into your life. This is, you actually getting what you want. Subconsciously, there was this, catharsis. There was this cutting away. If I'm buffering, okay, it should stop buffering. Things that don't serve you, thoughts that don't serve you. But this is also alluding to the fact that you didn't have clarity, you didn't have the truth, or you didn't have all the details, all the facts, but they're coming in. There's some sort of communication, or there's some sort of movement forward if you're cutting something out. If you're leaving a job, leaving a relationship, leaving that toxic friendship, or leaving those users, abusers, there is this movement forward away from that energy. Or this is implying that if there wasn't any clarity, truth, communication, it's coming in. And when it comes in, you have an opportunity to take a risk. And this risk could either lead to a reconciliation or an overcoming of an obstacle. Okay, obstacles are blessed opportunities for growth. Now, in a love sense, you've been going through some difficulties in your love relationship, but Spirit is asking you to believe in the impossible, to have faith, to know that you can overcome, to know that you can have the best possible outcome, to know that you can start that business and it will be successful, or you can make that move and it will be successful, or you will have enough money to do the thing that you wanted to do, or have enough courage, okay, to open up to that new opportunity, that new love offer, or somebody that disconnected from you may need to have the courage to come in and reconcile and make things right with you. But it's going to require this person to release a third party and to trust. Again, this energy of trusting in the universe. The universe says if you trust and you let them guide you, it's going to get you to it's going to bring you into a windfall energy. And this is not just, a lot of money, but this is a lot of abundance. You're about to receive abundance of money or a pay raise. That is if you transition into a new job, or even if you stand up and step into your power and take a leadership role. This could be even a leadership role being offered to somebody listening. Maybe you are being going through certain situations because the universe wants you to see that you are capable of stepping up into a leadership role. Maybe something's happening in a way where you're having like trouble at work, drama at work, but it turns out in your favor, where the person in authority that was causing all the drama, they end up getting fired and you end up getting the position. And it's going to be very unexpected because there's a strong energy of Uranus. Chiron is retrograde. This unexpected energy is the universe working in mysterious ways. And I want to say that there is something that's very miraculous showing up in your life. And it means that you didn't think it was possible, whatever it is. Okay. You didn't think it was possible. But once you start trusting in the universe, once you start having faith, you get a miracle and you're just like, wow, I didn't even think that this could happen for me. I didn't think that I would meet this person. I didn't think that this person would come back. I didn't think that I would get this job, or I didn't think that my business would be doing so well. It's that type of energy. The gateway is kind of leading you into this new way of seeing things, or things are moving and progressing in a way where, like I said, there's not a lot of room to fuck it up. It's like it's happening in a way where the universe is really taking control. If you give it the control, if you give the universe the will and let the universe drive, there's no fucking it up. Now, if you continue to resist and you continue to stay stagnant, that's up to you. That's your free will choice. But if you relinquish the control, if you surrender and you trust, this can't be ruined. Like this is inevitable for you. It's going to be inevitable either way, but it just might take you longer if you keep resisting. Tell me about this parasitic, symbiotic, and external party energy that showed up. What do they need to know about this? Compassion. Some of you guys need to forgive someone for choosing another person over you, or for leaving you for a third party, or for allowing other people to interfere with your relationship or your connection. Bottom of the deck, there's an offer. Okay, so again, this is that new beginning. This could be very scary because this could be someone that betrayed you. So you're being asked to show compassion. I see a lot of fears coming up because you don't know if you could trust this person. Tell me about this moon energy. This doesn't belong. We got the King of Cups. Somebody loves you. Someone is connected to you emotionally, or you really love someone. Again, an opportunity for a new beginning. You guys have a beautiful offer. Some of you guys need to come out of pride and ego, though. And I saw Earth. There could be an Earth sign, or someone has a relationship or a foundation with. That could be part of the reason why there was a disconnect. We have growth. We have something growing for the feminine. And what has been, so the Spirit is saying that there was a seed that was planted. There was a seed that was planted a while ago. And it's starting to grow in the summer. We're in the summertime. Springtime, could have been last spring, could have been any time. This signifies a new beginning. And this signifies that if you take this opportunity, that it will grow. The seed will grow, because spring, then summer, then fall, then winter, or that something that you planted in the past is now growing. Because remember, the signifier in the business deck was the past. Feminine, there is some sort of communication coming in. Okay, messages. This could be divine inspiration, divine guidance, or this is actual communication coming into you about an offer, about a new opportunity for work. Okay, love or work. For some of you guys, it is a strong reunion. And again, that is what you guys have been manifesting, or somebody that is connecting to you has been manifesting. Okay. Bottom of the deck, I told you that you can't fuck it up. You can't. Because you are being guided specifically down a path, or your person is, to where whatever looks like things are falling apart, whatever looks like things are not working out, it is actually things falling into place, and it is actually working out for your highest good. So being bullied by that boss, those coworkers may work out in your favor, either because you're going to leave and find something way better that pays you way better, or it pushes them out and gives you, it leaves room and space for you to move up in a leadership position. Because if those people at your job was causing that friction, they were creating the limitations that was blocking you from being able to move forward. But part of that was you didn't see yourself as a leader. You know, there's something that's motivating you, and it's a spiritual process to see yourself as a leader, to see yourself as being capable or having the tools, the experience, or being worthy and deserving of the opportunity or this new love offer or that new job, okay, or that successful venture. All right. Hey, Dominique. So someone feels guilty. So for the love message, we have someone feeling guilty. We have air energy for not being completely honest and for being very distant. Somebody here may be leaving an air sign. Someone here could be connecting to an air sign. I want to clarify air. I need a very specific message on why air showed up. Because I got Queen of Swords. That's why I'm asking. Because some say if you're an air sign, let me know. Put it in the chat because then I'm going to give you a specific message. Why is air here? Sun, clarity. So this spirit says this represents clarity. Someone is clear. They're taking off their blindfold. If they weren't clear, they're about to get clear about either an air sign person, or this air sign's about to get clear, or they're just getting clear about something that they couldn't see for what it's worth. They couldn't see the abundance that they could have had with you. They didn't see your worth. They couldn't see someone else for who they were. It's something here that someone's going to see that they were refusing to see at some point. They may have been in denial. We have the Ten of Wands. Wow, someone's letting go of a heavy burden. This caused someone to be distant. This caused someone to ghost you. This caused someone to avoid you, or this is the fact that this person is actually distancing themselves from somebody or some sort of energy that has kept them in the shadow, or just someone that's operating from their shadow. This is a very dark energy. This means that this is the opposition. Can we clarify the shadow card, please? Shadow side, dark night of the soul. This person may have gone through the dark night of the soul, or maybe they moved. There could have been a time out because this person was going through the dark night of the soul. There could have been a retreat. You could have walked away because you went through the dark night of the soul, or vice versa. I know you guys went through the dark night of the soul. I know that for a fact. But whatever this is, there is this person recognizes that they sabotage this relationship. We have, there's opposition. There's the Queen of Wands, vindictive, jealous energy. This could be an energy of someone not having confidence or feeling good about themselves, good enough. This could be another person intervening. There's that justice in reverse. I feel like this is the antagonist. I feel like this could be the external factor. We have the King of Cups, and then we have the Seven of Wands. Someone needs to distance themselves from this energy. We have death and rebirth. Yeah. So we definitely have something changing here. The Queen of Swords is clarity about someone. Yeah. North Node. Again, the path is being made very clear. This person regrets. They're being given they're getting all the information they need. Something's being made very clear. So someone can't fuck this up, because they're going to see that you're a blessing, right? Or you're going to see an opportunity here. And you're not going to want to miss it. Others of you guys, this person feels regret because they thought something was a good opportunity, because something was glittery, something looked good on paper or on the outside physically, but then this person gets some sort of realization that, that's not what I thought it was. But again, this could be alluding to the fact that someone's going to pursue their passion. They're going to pursue what they really want. Remember, this is leading to a reconciliation. Is this reconciliation meant to be the life partner? Spirit says, believe in the impossible, be bold to make the first move. And it says it's time to release negativity. I feel like there is somebody doing this that you're connecting to. Somebody is needing to release this negative energy, this shadow side. That could be their own energy or someone they're connecting to. We have the Queen of Wands and the Justice card. I feel like this is a very unbalanced, unfair, unsupportive energy. So this is somebody, and I have Joseph, Kia and Joseph. I'm going to get to you guys right after this. I'm the Devil's Master. Can someone block this person? Hey, Yolanda, what's up, baby? Tell me about this Queen of Wands and Justice energy. I told you. This is the antagonist. This is the third party. This person was building a foundation with this person, or had some sort of foundation that's being let go of because there's something about that foundation that is not viable. It can't stand the test of time, or the universe is coming in and destroying it because it just doesn't work anymore. It's not meant to. Let's get a final message here about this masculine and this foundation energy. Told you, we attract soulmates based on the lessons we need for growth. Red flag. And that's what that clarity is about. He's about to see somebody for who they really are, or he's about to see that he sabotaged a whole connection with you. Okay, because of his pride, ego, because of fear. So the last card in the Ace of Swords, but it's in reverse. I'm feeling like someone is changing their mind, or there's a new perspective being brought in a little bit by force. It's a little bit jarring. I'm seeing that someone got something in their eyes. So imagine you getting something in your eyes that's irritating your eyes, like something spicy or something that's burning your eyes. And it's like, this person's being forced to wash their eyes out. I'm seeing someone washing their eyes out. And it's kind of symbolic to this person was refusing to see something, no matter how much it was burning their eyes. It's like, I don't know how to explain that. That's the vision I'm getting. I want to say that this person was refusing to see something. They're washing their eyes out. So something was blurry, something wasn't clear. Someone's washing their eyes out, and now what? New patterns. Now they got to do things differently. They're seeing something. That's what I'm saying. Eight of Wands. Eight of Wands. Clarify it. Seeing something differently. Exactly. Past life soulmate. Realizing that there's a stalemate with that person. Now they want to come in feminine. You see, I don't know if you could see how that was sticking up. Someone wants another chance to make things right. Yeah, there was a stalemate with a past life soulmate. What's going on with this past life soulmate? Deception. See, I'm seeing something's irritating someone's eye. Like, it just looks like someone's eyes burning, and they have to wash their eyes out. It's like they didn't want to see it. And the universe is squirting lemon juice or something in their eyes. Like, open your motherfucking eyes and see the fuck what's going on here. Okay, stop trying to play like you don't understand, or you don't. You need to come out of denial. That's a really weird vision, but that's what came through. And then here we have peace. Someone's going to come in and try to make peace with you, and it's beautiful. It is going to happen after this halt, or after something ends for them. And it's actually affecting their stability, but it's a learning experience. Okay, so understand that this person had to learn the hard way. I'm hearing. Anything for the feminine? Feminine, your message is voice. It says, get your message heard and get noticed. You have much to share. And it says the only thing holding you back is your inability to speak your truth. I think that you are speaking your truth. I think that you are going to have an opportunity to speak your truth. And I think something is going to come back from the past, or you're learning from a past experience. Spirit says take action. Yes. Whatever your question is, the answer is yes. Okay, final message from the Moonology deck, because tomorrow's a new beginning. Some of you guys are having a catharsis tomorrow. Some of you guys are cutting out something, or getting a realization that something has to come to an end. But you're going to be in a space where you're very optimistic, okay? Or you need to be. See? Surrender to the divine. And it says work through your fears. Exactly what I'm talking about. Surrender. Have faith. In the bottom of the deck, bring love into the situation. You're going to be afraid to take this past situation back. You're needing to let go of the past with forgiveness. So some of you guys have an opportunity to forgive someone, and to be open to closure in a way where you forgive them and you're able to release and move forward, or you're giving a second chance to try again with someone. It's very scary because whoever this person is really hurt you. But Spirit says this is your energetic match. Okay. And they're wanting you to forgive. This person does feel guilty. Okay, so those are your messages. Thank you so much. So yeah, you have someone coming in, they're your energetic match. They feel the same way you feel. They're mirroring you. They have the same fears. They do feel guilty. They do want to make peace. They are apologetic, and hopefully you can look at this from a different perspective. You can take the high road, and give them an opportunity to speak, and you will have an opportunity to express. And if you do have this heart-to-heart conversation, it can lead to an opportunity where you guys can maybe start over, if that's what you want. Okay. All right. So Kia, Love, and Joseph. Okay. So I'm gonna clear the energies, and then I'll do Kia,